up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you. How could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes on the.
Can McCaffrey?
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. Watson on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack, as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40, the 20, 10, 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. In for the score, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. A field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
White's numbers from a week ago. 16 carries, 64 yards. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Again, McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Watson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Stephon Diggs, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To throw is Brady. This is White on the screen. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Brady hitting Dorsett complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. First down, here's White. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And fights through one man. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brady gives this to White. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Brady. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Watson now to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. That one goes for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And that's complete to Adams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. A shotgun snap for Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Watson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Back to throw, Watson. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Davante Adams. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. as opposed to 21-3. 21-10. Look.
And it's a fumble, and the Bengals grab it. And some room to run now.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Patriots' 9-yard line. Alert blow.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Gostkowski the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 44, Watson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On 1st and 10, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. John Simon, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one in SoCal. The Vikings and the Chargers from Dignity Health Sports Park. Coverage at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on EA Sports. A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Andrew Village busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Watson. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with White. Now White lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Brady now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. That's complete to White. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. They dial up the screen here to Burkhead. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. This is Rex Burkhead, the former Bengal, and he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Complete to Dorsett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing now is Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it. It's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Watson, flushed out right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Forced out to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield backfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. To throw is Watson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyreek Hill, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Brady now on first down. Caught by the tight end Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Brady. That's caught by the tight end Lacoste. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Here's Brady. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's third down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It's complete. James White. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. Got his man. That's Harry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. Pass, there he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. third and long. It's Brady. He's got Sanu. 25 yards that time. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On play action. Now Brady. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brady to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Zadarius Smith, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Cincinnati, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.